All right, this is gonna be a cool section of the show. We're gonna go back to the hairstyles from the 90s. And I love when I know people give rag to AI, but these are one of those things that I'm gonna show here. I think this is when AI is used for good. Because these look awesome to me and took me back to all the young ladies and dudes I try to emulate coming.
The hype hair magazines.
Yeah.
To the side, one reached for the heavens, and together, they caused more distractions in school than the fire drill. The girls walked in rockin' asymmetric bobs so sharp they could cut a conversation in half. One eye covered, one curl hanging just right, bamboo earrings swinging like windshield ornaments on a Cadillac. She'd flip that bob one time, and suddenly 4 young brothers forgot what page the class was on. And don't let her pull out a little pocket mirror in the hallway. That meant she already knew she looked good. Then came the fellows with the high top fade. Them fades stood so tall they entered the classroom 5 seconds before the rest of the body. Perfect lines, sprayed edges, picked so square it looked like geometry homework. Brothers spent more time protecting that fade at night than protecting their future. Sleeping stiff as a vampire so the shape wouldn't get crushed by morning. And somehow, the bob and the fade always found each other. She smelled like salon spray and trouble. He smelled like clipper oil and too much Dracar Noir. Together, they looked like the opening credits to every 90s black sitcom ever made. The girls wanted a boy with a clean fade. The boys wanted a girl whose bob moved when she said, boy, bye. And if both of them showed up to the Chapter 3, Union Square, or Uncle Jam's Army, game over. Somebody was going home in love. Backspin Chronicles, the hottie.
All right, I got one more. This one's just a shout out to the ladies here. And we're going to, Stacey has a little bit of her hair journey we will be discussing momentarily as well.
Always smelled like blue magic, Aquanet, hot comb grease, and confidence. And somewhere between first period and the photographer's flash, black girls became royalty. One young sister sat down with a feathered bob, curved so sharp it looked sculpted by jazz music itself. Another wore soft barrel curls bouncing against her cheeks like they had somewhere important to be. One carried that silk press covering one eye like mystery wrapped in Motown harmonies. Another came through with finger waves and curled bangs laid so perfectly they looked painted on. Click. That camera wasn't just taking pictures. It was freezing pride. Because those hairstyles came from somewhere deeper than fashion. They came from kitchens before sunrise. From mothers holding hot combs over stove flames. From beauty salons filled with laughter, gossip, gospel music, and the sound of curling irons snapping shut like percussion in a soul band. From aunties saying, baby, don't let this humidity ruin all this good work. Click. Some smiles were soft and shy. Others already carried grown woman grace before they were even old enough to vote. But every one of them understood something the world didn't always say out loud. They were beautiful long before the camera arrived. Because Picture Day in Black America wasn't vanity. It was testimony. A moment where black girls sat tall, lifted their chins, and let history see them shining. And when the photographer finally said, hold still, baby, they already were immortal.
All right.
Is that Dawn?
Yeah, the one was Don. The one was Don Staley.
I'm like, at the end, I'm like, that was Don Staley.
It was a whole bunch of random people that they was picking up that you was be like they had Trouble T-Roy from Heavy and the Boys. I was like, oh
yeah, I saw MC Light on the first one.
Yeah, on the first one they did have some celebs in there, but this one was like just more regular people. I'm like, wait, is that Dawn?
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to the hairstyles, man.
Yeah, so hold on, Stacey.
It's time to be alive.
Hold on, everybody. This is Stacey. Sir, what year is this circle here, Stacey?
That is sophomore year, so that would have been 96, 97. So yeah, Picture Day would have happened in the fall, so that would have been the fall of 97.
Not the fall of 97 then.
Fall of 97. Yep.
That's what I'm saying. Look, this is proof right here.
Right, so you see the T-bias sideburns. So my hair is lighter on that picture because I was not dyeing my hair yet, but I had learned that if I put peroxide on my hair, it would lighten it up. So I wanted brown hair, and that's how I got it. Yes, peroxide will lighten your hair, but like when you lighten it, it has whatever chemical you has peroxide in it. You just don't put pure peroxide on it. I was using pure peroxide. Don't do this at home, children. It was the 90s. Life was different then. You see. If you see my eyes, you see they're a little light, a little hazel.
Because you had contacts on.
Damn right I did. You're damn right. And they were prescription too.
Oh,
They were prescription. Like I said, when Samantha was on, we talked about when we were 14, freshman year of high school, we went to get our contacts. We went to Crown Optical over on Grand. There was a woman there named Misty, and we sat there with her. And Misty, we got our eye exams. We sat there, and she made us practice taking them in and out. And we made my mom take us to Northwest Plaza so we could walk around without glasses on for the first time.
Yeah.
Like, so I had hazel eyes, I had hazel contacts, and I had green ones. So it'd either be hazel or green. And then if I was running low on one or the other, sometimes I'd have one hazel eye and one green one, just depended. That's it. I had those contacts for years, to the point of in my 20s, it was a guy that I linked back up with that I knew in high school. And one day he said to me, "Hey, look, I don't mean to be weird, but like, did your eyes used to be like a different color or like?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I used to wear contacts." And so it totally blew his mind because he thought I had pretty eyes. He thought that I had. He thought that
I could go hard. You took it the whole way, so he didn't know the difference.
I mean, they're prescription. Like, so I got contacts in right now. I just don't wear colors anymore.
No color contact.
You see the Ralph Lauren polo. What you cannot see in this photo is the herringbone. It's underneath my shirt.
Tucked in.
It was tucked in. I didn't know it was tucked in. Didn't know it was tucked in until the pictures came back.
Devo was in them hallways.
Not in Metro.
Not fucking around.
Well, actually, in Metro, only thing that ever got stolen, somebody's calculator got stolen, but I know who stole it because he tried to steal it back.
Not the T30i Texas Instruments.
It was a TI-82, baby. Got stolen, and then he stole. And the funny thing is, he stole it. Well, he found it and sold it back to her, but her name was in it. It's a whole thing. But anyhow, it's the only thing. That was the kind of crime we had. You was losing calculators.
That TI-82 though, that can set you back.
Yes, $100. It's at least 100. So, but it's like one of those. Everybody had one. We all had them. Like at the school, like it wasn't a thing. But yeah, that was 90s hairstyles. I had the T-by sideburns, and then eventually I grew it out. And then I grew it out into like a bob, and then I think by like senior year, I was like, fuck it, and I cut it all back off.
Like he's just going.
Like because I remember I got it cut so short. I had the Tony Braxton like little pixie, and I remember coming home from the beauty shop and my mom being like, "Oh, that girl cut off too much of your hair. I'm gonna go back up there." And I'm like, "Mom, I told her." Cut it. Like, she was on the way up there to be like, "Oh no," but yeah, it was what a time to be alive. I was saying, look like some hoop earrings back there too. So yeah.
What would you rocking, Scott? What kind of hairstyle you rocking?
Oh, I just had the low cut wavelength all over. Mm-hmm. That's it. I ain't nothing fancy, but the only fancy thing my mom let me do was get a cool little part.
Yeah, me too. I had a little hook in my part.
Yeah. Like a little hook in my part. Then at one point, when the DuckTales was in style, I had to have the beads with the African colors.
Oh, but my grandma thought that was gang activity, so I couldn't even.
My mom, she said I can get it, but I only had to get the red, black, and green. My mom was militant. My mom was militant like that. So.
All right, next up, Larenz Tate discusses his role as Old Dog in the film and says it wasn't supposed to look like him. He looked scary to everybody else coming up at that time, but I guess it wasn't. Here we go.
Best role. You felt like you put everything into it, and when you watch, you're like, yeah.
It probably would be my first movie, which was Menace to Society. Because everything up until then, I was on TV. You have to kind of be in a box, and there's things that you can and cannot do. When I got the audition, I was 16. When I read the size in the script, the character of Old Dog did not reflect how I looked. The description was like he was a short, muscular or tall, muscular guy, very dark complexion, long ponytail, fresh out of jail. I was looking like a Disney kid, man. I was looking like, you know what I'm saying? I was fresh, you know what I'm saying? I have a fresh haircut, you know what I'm saying? That's not me. And so I said, man, I have to go in there and change their minds. And for me, I just said, okay, I've been around people that you didn't expect that can go from 0 to 100. And that was one of the things that I knew I had to do. I had to be able to shake the room up for them to take me seriously. And fortunately, I was
You
able to do
delivered-
it. But
you delivered that,
It felt
boy.
good. It felt right.
Can we get the line? What are you acting like, bro?
Yeah, like a little bitch.
What was the
He
He ain't even do it right.
didn't realize that was his first movie.
Like, hey, you ain't even do the line right. Man, you act like a little bitch right now.
You done spoke your cousin in front of you, nigga. I ain't gonna let it ride.
He said right in front of you.
I ain't gonna let it ride.
Look, he had just met Harold that week before, probably. Talking about
Yeah, they was fifth cousins.
I don't even know Harold.
Oh no, 16 out here. Ain't no way he been just hanging out with Harold like that. Harold lives somewhere else.
I don't even know Harold.
Yeah, Harold live in Long
He
Beach.
just wanna do-
Know Harold like that.
Look,
I met Harold one summer.
But I was thinking about it with that scene. I was like, man, he don't even know Harold. I was like, that's how much of a sociopath, psychopath he was. He just wanted to be in some shit. So like, he didn't make this Harold thing so he can be into some shit and kill somebody.
Mm-hmm.
He's a fucking psychopath. That is like, we gonna ride, right? I want to kill some more niggas. This gives me an excuse.
O-Dog was America's worst nightmare.
Mm-hmm. And I think the thing that made him more scarier, I think that, and I don't know if the Hughes brothers realized it, that he didn't look like he was a menacing dude per se at first until you saw him, his actions.
Yeah.
Like the beginning of the movie, like, oh shit, that's Larenz Tate. Oh, he cute. Look at them going into the.
That's a little boy dude from the royal family.
Yeah. Just going into convenience store, just hanging out, getting them something. And he up there, he was crazy.
You didn't give a damn.
And Kevin, I've heard stories about you.
And look, O-Dog did not like you calling him by his government.
Yeah, you called me by my government.
Like, damn, we're like everybody but Kevin.
Like, oh, his name Kevin.
His name is Kevin.
Just like what was that movie? The Wood, Larenio. It's like Larenio.
Hey, Kevin. Your name Kevin? O-Dog name is Kevin. Where the O come from then?
O-Dog, man.
Right. Crazy.
What was it? I'm looking at it now. What was O-Dog's real name? Let's see if they got one somewhere.
Kevin O-Dog Anderson.
Hey, this cool ass Scott from the I Love 90s Music Podcast. Hit that subscribe button right now. Like it on the SOLC Network. You finna get all the real deal on the 90s, the 2000s, and the splash of that 80s. Do it right now, man, and I'll be your friend.